Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be a prom inspired makeup look. I did pretty bold eyes and very intense highlight, and I did a nude lip just because that's what I'm comfortable wearing, and I know that's what a lot of people are comfortable wearing, but you could pick whatever lip color you wanted. I tried to do something pretty easy to recreate. I used very simple colors, just a few light browns and a black and a glitter shade. And I didn't do winged eyeliner because I know a lot of people struggle with that. So I feel like this is pretty easy to recreate if you are someone who does your own prom makeup. But yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing how I achieved this look, then just keep on watching. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and I'm going to prime my eyes, and then I'm going to set that down with my RCMA No Color Powder. So then I'm going to go into my magnetic palette with all my single eyeshadows in it, and I know I use this a lot and I want to start using actual palettes more, but for this look I wanted to use some colors that were very easy to find in other palettes or in other people's collections, so this would be really easy to recreate. So I'm going to try to just use a few shadows that are very simple, easy to find colors. So the first shade that I'm going to use for my transition shade is Makeup Geek Creme Brulee, which is just a really light, soft brown that will work well for a transition shade because everything will blend into it. I'm just going to be using a lot of browns and some blacks on my eyes. So this would be a good neutral transition shade to start out with. The next shade that I'm going to be going into is Makeup Geek Latte, which is just a little bit darker than Creme Brulee. It's just still a light brown, but it's just, like I said, a little bit darker, and it'll just blend well over top of that shade. And I'm just going to take that and put that right below where I put Creme Brulee. You want to try to keep the shadows, the darker that they go, the closer to your lash line. You don't want to take anything that's too dark, too high, or else your entire eye will just look black, and we don't want that. Now I'm going to take Makeup Geek Mocha, which again is just a little bit darker than the last shade that we used, and again we're just going to put that a little bit below where we put the last shade. We're just going to keep making these go right below each other so that it's very blended and a gradient effect. So now to make this halo effect that I'm going for, I'm going to take Makeup Geek Americano, and on an even smaller brush I'm going to pack that on the outer half of my eye and the inner half. Now I'm just going to do the same thing with a matte black shade over top of that. This is MAC Carbon, but literally any black eyeshadow, and I'm just going to pack that in the same exact spot where I put Americano. Then I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush and just blend all that out and kind of connect those two darker colors, or not the two darker colors, but the two darker sides of your eye, and you want to make sure to leave that center part blank though, because that's where we're going to put our brighter shade. I'm going to take this ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Glitterati, and I'm going to take that on my finger because I think these apply better with your finger versus a brush, and I'm just going to really pack that where we've left our lid blank. And you might have to go over it a couple times. I'm not really sure how pigmented this exact shade is, but we will see. So then I'm just going to take a clean brush and just kind of blend over that and try to make it blend it out, and then I'm going to go back with that black shade and blend over top of everything again, just to make sure that there's no harsh edges between the glitter shadow and a regular shadow. So now I'm just going to take an eyeliner and just do a regular line on my eye. I'm not going to do winged liner today because with this kind of look, you want your eyes to look more like circular and round instead of more like cat eye with a wing. So this is just the Jessie's Girl liquid eyeliner. It's just like a felt tip liner. Whatever eyeliner you use. The only reason we're even putting this down is to kind of cover up the eyelashes that we're going to be putting on, like cover up that lash band. So yeah, I'm just going to draw a line. I put on some mascara, and now I'm just going to be putting on these Eylure Vegas Nay Grand Glamour lashes. And as you can tell, those are very dramatic. I look kind of crazy without any foundation on or anything, but they will go with the rest of the look, I promise. So now I'm going to prime my face using my NYX Angel Veil Primer. Now the foundation I'm going to be using is this Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, and I actually hated this when I first used it, but I think I just had the wrong shade, and now this is actually too light for me, but I'm just going to go with it. Well, it's not too light for my face, but the rest of my body, I've been laying in the tanning bed, so my body is super tan, my face is really white, so I'm trying to match my body, but for you guys, all you can really see is my face, so it'll work. And you're going to be really careful around your eyes so that you don't mess up that eyeshadow that we did. So you don't go over top of it and just screw it all up. So just be extra careful right there. You don't want to get too close. Now I'm going to use this Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer just to conceal and highlight my face. Now I'm going to set that concealer with my RCMA No Color Powder. And now I'm just going to set the rest of my face using this Maybelline Better Skin Powder. Now I'm going to go in with bronzer, and since my face is looking like super white, I'm going to use kind of a lot of this. And this is the Fiona Styles bronzer in the shade Aiko. I don't know. Now I'm going to contour using my Too Faced Cocoa Contour Kit, and I'm going in with Medium Cocoa. Now I'm going to go back and do my under eyes, and for this I'm going to use the exact same shades in the exact same order, and then I'm going to go in with some black eyeliner, but I'll show you guys that after I do this. So now I'm just going to take a black eyeliner, any kind of black eyeliner, and I'm just going to put that on the outer part of my eye. And then I'm just going to take a pencil brush and blend over that with some black eyeshadow. Then to highlight my inner corners and my brow bone, I'm going to use MAC Nylon. And I'm going to go back in with that black eyeshadow and just deepen up the outer and inner part of my eye. Now I'm going to take this Tarte Amazonian Clay blush in the shade Exposed. Now I'm going to use this highlight in this little ColourPop duo thing. It literally doesn't have a name, but it's like the more orangey blush and then this champagne-y highlight. So yeah guys, that completes this video. You could wear this to prom or any kind of event where you need something very dramatic and bold and something with big eyelashes. And yeah, I went with a nude lip because that's what I'm comfortable wearing, but obviously you could pick whatever lip color you wanted. But yeah, my camera battery is dying, so I'm trying to hurry this up and wrap it up. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe and like this video if you want to see more videos by me. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye.